Now we are going to start next topic today, and the topic is electric potential due to an electric dipole. In the previous lecture, we have studied about the electric potential difference and electric potential. What is electric potential difference due to a point charge? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. Suppose this is a charge q and this is distance r at point P. This is the electric potential. And if the charge this is minus q at this distance, then V is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught minus q upon r. These two things we have read earlier. We know it. It is the electric potential due to a point charge. What can we do? If we have more than one charge, then we always apply. Suppose you have a number of charges. ये q1 है. Suppose this is q2, and you want to calculate at this point. Suppose this is r1, this is r2. Then V is equal to V1 plus V2 or summation I Vi. Mean this is the algebraic sum of the potential. Algebraic sum we are doing this. And same thing we are doing in case of electric field, but there we are using the vector sum. Because electric field is a vector quantity, and now in case of potential, we take the algebraic sum. So earlier we have studied about that. All these things we have studied. Now, we come to this topic, electric potential due to an electric dipole. We know what is electric dipole. Electric dipole is arrangement of two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance apart. Suppose this AB is electric dipole. This charge is minus q, this is plus q, and this distance between them is twice of A. Twice A. We want to calculate potential. What is potential at any point? At any point means we'll take a general point. Suppose there is a general point. Okay, it is understood by everybody. Let me rub it. Suppose this is a general point, and this general point is P. Here we want to calculate. And suppose this distance is r, and this angle is theta. General. There are several cases. We can consider axial line, we can consider equatorial line, we can consider a general point. So it's better to derive it in case of a general point. If you want to calculate on the axial line, theta will become 0. If you want to calculate on equatorial line, then theta will become 90. So by putting the value of theta, we can calculate we can derive the expression for electric potential. So let's take a general point. Okay. What will we do? We have an arrangement of two point charges minus q and plus q. Formula is this one, due to one charge. So first of all, we'll calculate due to minus q, then due to plus q, and we'll take their algebraic sum. देखिए क्या first, this distance is r1 and this distance is r2. Electric potential. Electric potential. Let's try to find it. At point P, due to charge, which are minus q. Say it is V1. Let us say it is V1. This is V1. If it is V1, then 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Should I write minus q? Yes, divided by R1. Minus q. Charge is minus q. So minus q upon R1. Another formula, due to charge plus q. Due to charge plus q. This is the charge plus q, and we want to find potential at this point at distance r2. Again apply this formula. V2 is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r2. There is a difference between electric field and electric potential. In electric field, we don't consider the sign. We take the magnitude of the charge, but in case of potential, we take the sign of the charge because it is a scalar quantity. This is the difference. Now, what is total potential? Electric potential at point P due to dipole. Due to complete dipole, what will we do? We'll take their sum V is equal to V1 plus V2. What is V1? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. This is 1 upon R2 minus 1 upon R1. So if you want to calculate potential V, then you need R2 and R1. First of all, we have to find what is R1 and what is R2. This is the problem. अब R1 R2 निकालने का क्या तरीका होगा? तो देखिए सबसे पहले हमें क्या निकालना था? पोटेंशियल. किसकी वजह से? डाइपोल. हमने क्या एज्यूम किया? डाइपोल. कितनी लेंथ का डाइपोल है? 2a. ये डिस्टेंस कितना है? a. ये डिस्टेंस कितना है? a. There is a general point P at distance r from the center of the dipole, so that this line OP makes angle theta with it. Now, first we have calculated at point P due to charge minus Q, then this is the result. Then due to charge plus Q, this is the result, and we have taken the algebraic sum. But the problem is now to find R1 and R2. Let's try to understand how to find R1 and R2 with the help of geometry. This is R1. What will we do? Let's extend this line. This point is A, and let's draw a perpendicular from here. Perpendicular. Suppose this point is M. And this point is M. And what about this distance? If this angle is theta, then obviously this angle theta. From figure. Which figure? OAM. Triangle OAM. What is OM? OM is equal to A cos theta. Take cos theta. Cos theta will become base upon hypotenuse. OM upon A. What is OM? A cos theta. And what is, so R1 is equal to AP is approximate equal to MP. Why MP? Why MP? This side is very small in this triangle. When one side is very small, we can take this R1 as equal to this MP. And what is this MP? OM plus OP. That is equal to OP plus OM. R plus A cos theta. I think everybody has understood it, how to calculate it. Okay, next. Similarly, we can draw a perpendicular over here. Suppose this point is N. And what about this again? This is A cos theta. This is A cos theta. In triangle OBN, again R cos theta is equal to, that is cos theta. This one is theta, cos theta. This is ON upon A. And what is ON? A cos theta. A cos theta. And what about triangle? This triangle O. What about this one? R2 is equal to BP is approximate equal to PN is equal to R minus L cos theta. Let me know whether you are able to understand or not. हमें चाहिए था R1. R1 के लिए क्या किया हमने? इस वाली ज्योमेट्री से इसको किया एक्सटेंड. यहाँ से डाला परपेंडिकुलर. ये बन गया राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल. ये डिस्टेंस निकाला. इस पूरी लेंथ R1 को हमने किसके इक्वल मान लिया? PM के. रीजन है डाइपोल स्मॉल होता है तो ये लेंथ बहुत कम है. इसको हमने इसमें ऐड कर दिया. यहाँ से यहाँ तक R है, ये L cos थीटा ऐड हो गया तो ये वाला आ गया. यहाँ तक पूरा R है, O से लेके P तक. ऐसे ही ये वाला परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करके L cos थीटा है. ये हमने R2 निकाल लिया. और ये दोनों वैल्यूज कहाँ रखनी है? इन इक्वेशन नंबर 3. सो फ्रॉम इक्वेशन 3, what is V? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q. What is R2? 1 by R2 is 1 upon R minus L cos theta minus 1 upon R plus L cos theta. Take LCM. बस अब आप केवल सॉल्व करना चाहते हैं. Try to solve it now. स्क्वायर थीटा प्रॉपर्टी अप्लाई कर दीजिए. This cancel out. 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Do one thing. Q into 12. What about this one? It is L or A? No, this is not L, but this is A. This distance is, we have assumed A. L नहीं है, क्या distance है? A है. So let's take this is A and this one is also A. Make the slight correction. A, this is 2A divided by R square minus A square cos square theta. And what is this Q into 2A? As we know, this is dipole moment, P into cos theta. R square minus A square cos square theta. This is equal to potential. This is potential. This is the formula of potential. क्या किया हमने? Q into 2A. 2 is the length of the dipole. Q is the charge on it. What is Q into 2A? This is a dipole moment. तो ये dipole moment हो गया. And this is equation number which? Equation number 4. Special cases. Come to special cases. I hope everybody has got it. It's not difficult. Special cases. First point, at axial line. How to find at axial line? Which is the axial line? This is the axial line. When this OP line extends along this AB, then it will become axial line. So on axial line, what about theta? Theta कितना हो जाएगा 0 and cos 0 is equal to 1. So what is V axial? V axial 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon that is equal to R square. And equation number 5. Cos theta cos 0 1 ये भी cos 0 1 R square minus क्या है A square 1 हो जाएगा. If R is very much greater than A, then V axial in case of a short dipole, as usual dipole is always short. अगर dipole short है तो A R के comparatively बहुत small होता है और ऐसे केस में आप क्या लेंगे? That will be 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon R square. This is equation number 6. And similarly, on equatorial line, theta is equal to 90 or cos 90 is equal to 0. So V equatorial line is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P cos 90. P into cos 90 कितना हो गया बच्चों? 0. R square minus A square into 0, then it will become 0. So the potential at equatorial line due to an electric dipole is always 0, but on axial line it is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught P upon R square. This is the formula of electric potential due to electric dipole. So this is the way to derive the expression. Again I am going to revise it. What is our objective? We want to find electric potential due to an electric dipole. What is an electric dipole? It is an arrangement of two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance apart. So what will we consider? We will consider an electric dipole AB of length 2a and a general point P such that OP makes angle theta. And now we have to calculate potential at point P. So we have the formula for potential due to a single point charge, that is minus q and then plus q. First we found with the help of the formula, this formula, at point P due to charge minus q, then due to charge plus q, then take the sum, algebraic sum, then V equal to V1 plus V2, and we have by geometry, we have tried to calculate R1 and R2, and on substituting the values of R1 and R2, solve it, you will get it. And this is the result of for short dipole. As we all know, dipole is always short. Short means this length is very small as compared to this R. So A can be neglected with respect to R. So this is the result for electric dipole on axial line, on equatorial line, and this is at any general point. So this is the formula for which electric dipole. This is the formula.